Nationally beloved Pekingese Wasabi, who was recently crowned Best in Show at the 145th Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, hails from Pennsylvania, where his handler David Fitzpatrick lives. But who knew the popular pooch also has roots in Alabama? Wasabi's handler, breeder and owner is Fitzpatrick, but the Pekingese also has a few other owners who help him travel around the country and bring home the gold. One of those owners, Sandra Middlebrooks, is a lifelong Fairhope resident. "There's three of us with David," Middlebrooks said. "We have just had a wonderful ride with David. We decided to co-own with him and help sponsor his dog for him so that he would be able to travel the country for 2 years. And it's just been fabulous." She says she met Fitzpatrick in 2010 and co-owned 2012 Best in Show Pekingese, Malachi, with him. "That was David's first win with his Pekingese at the Westminster Kennel Dog Show," she said. "We teamed up then, and we stayed together ever since." Middlebrooks' introduction to the dog world came from simply wanting a new hobby. She said, "My husband was in a band, and he was busy most weekends. I was looking for something for myself, and I got a new dog." She got a border terrier, which a friend suggested she enter in dog shows. At that point, she found a handler, Erin Roberts, who introduced her to Fitzpatrick. "Once she started showing dogs, she couldn't stop. Roberts showed my border terrier for 2 years, and I went to every show," she said. "That's what got me hooked at the beginning, and then I met people along the way, fabulous people." Despite Wasabi's undeniable charm, Middlebrooks said the win was a shock for all of them that's left them floating. "This is one show a year, the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, one show a year. And you never expect to win it ever," she said. "There's 2,500 dogs there, and you just don't know what will happen. Anything can happen." Fitzpatrick has attributed Wasabi's level of success to Middlebrooks' support over the years. "Wasabi couldn't have a nicer, more supportive owner than Sandra," he said. "She's been a great asset to the dog sport and dog shows. And Wasabi, he's really just a good old boy and he just loves everybody." While the world has met Wasabi through the screen, Middlebrooks has met the Pekingese firsthand, and she can vouch for why everyone loves him so much. "He's just precious. He is so full of personality," she said. One lady said, "I just wish I could find a man who would look at me the way Wasabi looks at David." Once she and her husband returned to Alabama from the dog show, Lamar, an advertising company that manages billboards throughout the country, reached out to ask if they could run a billboard for Wasabi, which left them surprised. Lamar called David, "And he called us because we live here, you know, and he wanted to know what that was all about. So Buster, my husband, called," she said.